What is going on, guys? My name is Nicholas Merton here at Data Dash, and today is July 22nd of 2017. So, guys, I gotta state the obvious. We have been in an absolute bull run. The jump on July 19th is not only something to be proud of on the side of optimism and bullishness, but the fact that it is holding and it has proven that it is not a dead cat bounce, that is something to really admire here. And on that day, a lot of people on July 19th were wondering, like, God, my altcoins aren't doing anything. Well, that's because you're comparing it to Bitcoin. Most altcoins went up 25% or 27% like Bitcoin did on that day. We all printed paper if we had cryptocurrencies on that day. And I'll let you all know, if you're curious about it, where I am. I did add to my position during around the $2,600 price range. So I'm up on my Bitcoin investment, and not to mention I took most of it and I diversified it into altcoins. So what are some of those altcoins, and did I do well? I gotta say, guys, I'm not someone to really, I'm not someone to do swing trading really, or sell my position that early, and I'm not someone to really brag about this, guys. But I gotta tell you all, I was really fortunate to have some pretty good returns over the past day or two. So what was I holding? Well, first off, I made a day trade on Digibyte today on a small portion of my portfolio, and I made about 25% return after I started seeing it moving. And I sat there and I looked at the chart, and I'm like, I know these Digibyte bag holders are just waiting for the uptick in price, and we finally got it today. So I just saw the chart and it needed it, and I was able to make a good swing trade on it after doing a little bit of technical analysis. I never would just throw things at things without analyzing it and looking over it. So I was very confident in Digibyte, and luckily I made a good day trade on that. Remember, like I told you guys, I don't really day trade. It was more of going to be a week-long investment, hoping to make a 20-30% return off the bottom, but it happened in one day. So I got to my price level and I got out. So stayed disciplined. The next one was, ironically, it's right under it, is library credits. I made a video about this on my small cap video. You guys should definitely go check it out if you get the chance. Really gives you a good idea of some small caps that I'm interested in. And library credits, I previously bought yesterday, and I made about a total of I think like a 40 to 45% return on it. So within 2 days, guys, this is fantastic. All coins that people have been waiting for to uptick finally got their day. And then the third that currently I'm holding Sia coin for the long term as well. Hopefully it'll go up to its highs over the next month or so. I'm really thinking that Sia coin's going to get a bounce of optimism back into it. But the other one that I'm currently still holding, and is the majority of my portfolio, is Ant Shares. And Ant Shares did really good today for its size, 18%. So a lot of confidence is coming back into Ant Shares. And I like Ant Shares, guys. As you all might know, if you watch my channel, I did a video recently talking about it. And, I know it's kind of a generic saying, but, is it going to be the next Ethereum? And I really do think it's going to be China's Ethereum. Now, of course, you guys have to do your research. Don't put all your money into it. And make sure to diversify if you're going to, invest in cryptocurrencies. But Ant Shares, in my opinion, I think is a really good long-term hold. And I'm not looking to just sell it like the other altcoins for a 20 or 30% return, or even 40 to 50%. I don't care if Ant Shares doubles in the next week. I'm not letting go, guys. I think Ant Shares has a lot of potential, and I'm at least holding it for the next few months. And I'm hoping I can hold it for another year or two. I hope that confidence remains in this coin. But we'll just have to see. I don't know if it'll go all the way to Ethereum's level, but I will say that this looks like a $1 billion coin to me, at least over $1 billion coin, and that's well over 100% return at this point, guys. With a limited supply at 50 million that are at least accessible to trade, and being China's first well-adopted cryptocurrency, guys, if those don't sound good enough, look at the chart right here. We found obvious support at $5 continuously, and the Bitcoin valuation wedged out, and we're getting the end of the wedge, and it's breaking out, guys. So where's it going to go to? I don't know. I think it's going to retest its highs, hopefully, but we'll just have to see. I don't want to build too much optimism. We'll have to give it time to run its course, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll see continued positivity around it, guys. I'm really optimistic. Last but not least, though, now that we've covered some the coins that I was holding and what's been going on recently in crypto markets, I want to talk about the market cap. So the $100 billion level is going to be an interesting level to test. we are 2 billion, a little less than 2 billion away from testing it, guys, and we've had a massive rebound with some decent volume behind it from about the little bit above the $60 billion level. So definitely pretty much doubled crypto value, or not double, my apologies, a 50% return in crypto markets overall. So that is something to be impressed about. So, you know, what altcoins should we buy and stuff? Guys, I can't really tell you. However, make sure to put it in some good ones that are looking cheap on the charts, that have good volume continuously in them, and are something that you would always be confident to hold maybe for a month or two. You don't want to put something in something that you'd be willing to put in for a day, or it has 10 to 12 Bitcoin volume for a day. That's not something you want to put your money in. So make sure to be smart about it. I'm actually looking at Mysterium as being a good candidate for a good swing trade, because I think that was an ICO that, in my opinion, is extremely undervalued. It just looks like it. I'll go ahead and show you guys. Mysterium sitting at around a $17 million, or $18 million if you want to round it up, $18 million valuation with a very limited supply. Circulating supply is on to the side of, you know, reaching towards that total supply. So I really like that. And we saw when it came on to a lot of the exchanges at a rate of $72 million in market cap, and right now we're sitting at 18 million. Guys, this could easily double in my opinion. So I'm looking to get a 100% return on this when I add to my position. But the one thing I want to talk about last off on this video, guys, is even with this rebound in cryptocurrencies and valuations, even comparative to Bitcoin, Ethereum isn't doing much. It's just sitting there at the 100-day. Now that shows me at least a little bit of confidence that it's holding the 100-day. And if you look at the USD value, of course, it's gone up a little bit. However, this is giving me a little bit of a worry at the same time, because if this breaks below and closes under the 100-day, I think it's just going to go down to 0.05 Bitcoin and go down to the 200-day. I don't see why not. I can understand why it's doing this, though, not to be rude to Ethereum holders, but guys, there was a $32 million hack if you didn't know about it, and that's why we got this drop after what was going to be a rebound. The fact that a multi-sig wallet like that got hacked and 32 million Ether just got taken away, just vanished into someone else's hands, that's not something to take lightly. That shows that there's some serious flaws in the protective security around Ethereum, and that scares away big investors. So anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Just make sure, if you're going to be investing into a lot of different altcoins, make sure you pick smart players, things for the long term, and set your price points and stuff like that, so you know when to transition in and out rather than just trading on emotion. So anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe if you get the chance, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay tuned.